Michael Weiss setting great expectations in his comeback as head coach of the Philippine Azkals. The German mentor says he wants to bring the national men's football team back to its glory days. It has been nearly a decade since Weiss's first run with the Azkals. He was in charge of 44 matches for the Philippines from 2011 until 2013, winning 21 matches, drawing 11 and losing 12. The 58-year-old mentor says returning to the Azkals was a no-brainer given his previous track record and the quality of players in the country.
I think when a federation calls you back a second time, it can only be seen positively because you must have done something good in the past. I think it will be different because I'm a better coach now, and I did a lot of research and studies as far as tactical approach is concerned. I have a lot of experience in Asia, know how to play each team. Azkals belongs up, not now in this state. We have quality and we have to show it.
Well, Coach Weiss will immediately buckle down to work as the Azkals are set to play a pair of friendlies against Nepal and Chinese-Taipei on June 15 and 19 respectively, both at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Let's go all out on this story with Coach Michael Weiss himself joining us via Zoom tonight. Live, Guten Abend, Coach. I hope I said it right. Good evening to you.
Guten Abend, Andre. How are you doing?
Is my German good, Coach?
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Coach, you did say it was a no-brainer for you to return to the Philippine Azkals. Why was it a no-brainer, Coach?
You know, when you had the experience, I was there 3 years actually, from 2011 to 2014. And the memories that we share and this exciting football that we played, the success that we had, the people in the stadium, and we want to have that back. I was talking today with Neil Etheridge and with Shruki and with Dan Palami, with the whole staff, and we want to get that back. You know, it's we've lost a little bit momentum, but we try everything to reignite this exciting times, and then hopefully rather sooner than later.
Coach, the Azkals, I'm sure you've heard, had a lot of coaching changes the past 12 months, and the team suffered losses during that period, that stretch. How are you planning to turn things around with you at the helm once again? Because I know it's also like unfinished business for you.
Absolutely. Looking back, I was a little bit taking the chance to bring the team in 2014, a couple of months before the Challenge Cup, bringing the team to the Asian Cup 2015 in Australia. I think we would have had maybe a little bit better chance looking back, but that's hypothetical. And I'm not dwelling too much on what happened in the past. What we have to do now is we have to get the team together. We have to create a new team spirit. You know, we have to play constantly together. You know, you cannot always change coaches and players, and then 5 players are coming, then another 8 coming in, and that is not good for continuity. A team that wants to be successful needs time together and needs to grow over years, actually. And when I was at the helm from 2011 to 2014, the 3 years, this was the base, the groundwork for the success later going to the Asian Cup. You know, and I cannot make a miracle in 1 year, but we have better players now, probably. You know, players who play in higher leagues, but we have also less time with them together because in my previous stint we had long training periods together, and we had many players based in the Philippines, so we could always take advantage of this situation at the time. But the times have changed, and I'm flexible. I'm working very well with the staff, with Dan Palami, the PFF, with the coaching staff, and I'm very positive about it.
Coach, it's nearly 10 years ago, nearly a decade since you last coached the Azkals, and you have traveled all over the world after that. What kind of system will you be bringing in?
Well, what I want is, and what I observed in the last years in general, we weren't going out aggressively enough on the gas pedal. You know, we sit back a little bit deep, and where little bit defensively oriented. It looked to me like that, even against opponents where we should have done much better. I want to go more into a aggressive pressing style and proactive style of play. We were discussing today, we cannot all play like Manchester City, of course. That would be fantastic, but we have to adjust to what we have. We have to adjust to what we have, and we have to design a style that suits the group.
Correct.
And this is what I have to find out very quickly, and hopefully we can start already on next Thursday against Nepal, which I have just recently played with my former national team, Laos, in March twice. So I'm very well aware on how to play them, and I'm very positive we can get a good result, as well as on the 19th in Rizal Memorial Stadium against Chinese-Taipei.
Well, Nepal on the 15th and Chinese-Taipei on the 19th. Coach, how important, as a comebacking coach, how important is it to have familiar names, and you said familiar players that you don't have to adjust much, like Neil Etheridge, Carly De Murga in the training camp, Stefan Schrock, part of the coaching staff. How big will these names, these players be for you, especially with the players that you haven't coached yet?
Even though I haven't coached maybe half of the group, but I know all of them because I was never away actually from Manila, from the Philippines, and from the Azkals. I watched all the matches that I could watch. I watched most of the matches, crossed my fingers for the team. Even I wasn't still with them, but never also lost touch with the staff and with the team manager Ace and Dan Palami as well, mostly like Shreki. We are very close. So I think it will not take much time. This window now in June is like a preparation window for the windows in September, October, and mostly in November. In November, the World Cup qualifiers are starting for us, and there we have to be ready, and we have to take advantage of the windows in September and October. We already have plans. And I hope we can finalize them as soon as possible.
Coach, I'll try to swing by one of your matches or your matches at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Thank you so much again. Danke for being part of the show. Thank you, Coach. The best of luck to you. That was returning Philippine Azkals head coach Hans Michael Weiss. Thanks, Coach. Danke.